All right, it is time for the Tuesday, March 4th crossword from the New York Times. As a reminder to myself, if anything, I'm going to try to not rush through this. Try to do a little bit better of just explaining my thought process, even if it's just fledgling thoughts that are embarrassing and turn out to be wrong. I don't know if this makes the video more or less watchable or relatable. It obviously will make it longer, so I guess in a sense that's a little less watchable, but maybe it makes it more comprehensible as opposed to just rushing through. So, as usual, I'm just going to get going. And I guess for this time around, I forget if I was doing the acrosses first and then the downs, but I'll just do that. All right, so cheerleaders as accessories. I'm going to go ahead and guess that's pom-poms. Fervent and then some. Like rah-rah or something like that comes to mind. Words that jump to mind are like adept, or we had adroit yesterday, but I don't think it really intersects with fervent. Like fervent is more like avid, I believe, for vocabulary. But anyways, I don't know a word off the top of my head, but that's kind of what I'm thinking through. So I'll skip it for now. On my way, again, quotes are usually open-ended, but I think this one doesn't have too many options, so I'm going to throw in I'm coming. Pong Company, Pong being the one of the original video games, and often you're going to get Atari for this. Sega pops up here and there too. But here we go, Atari. Tenderly stroking, so petting doesn't fit. Caressing, maybe caress with one R. So there you go. I was just going to stick the ing there at the end and then move on, but I really want to try to think of a word that fit. So it seems like we got it. If we look at the down, the progression of letters for the across is going down. I'm not doing a peek ahead of the downs, but already looking promising, like that 14 down here. You often see new GNU, and that's probably what it's going to end up being. Clean energy options, so I'm going to assume this is solar as opposed to wind. Make a scarf, say, knit. So we already got 4 down for poet, certain laureate, sure. Nobel Peace Prizes, I guess, have poetry? I don't know. Or you can be a poet and receive one, I suppose. All right. Graffiti artist supply, I'm going to guess is spray paint. So that would make this gnur, which is wrong. We'll come back to it and correct it. I'll just remove this. But that's, or, oh, it's, all right, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I don't know who is Welcome to the Jungle. For some reason, I thought it was an actual Welcome to the Jungle an animal was saying. I didn't read the clue well. So I thought it was going to be grr, because that's what an animal would say to welcome you to the jungle. But yeah, GNR, sure. I have no clue what the band is. I'm sorry. I don't know classic rock songs, but that's just how it is. Broersis, that's going to be Sib. I'm not a fan of this cluing an answer, because Sib is just one letter off from cis and uses the B from bro, so it's kind of dumb to me. I guess it's a Tuesday crossword and it's supposed to be pretty solvable, but I still find it to be just boring. So we could check the downs real quick since we got them. So draft selections, picks, sure. This could be like any kind of draft, really. It could be like a sports, NFL, basketball draft. Or it could be even, you can pick what beer you want on draft at a bar, so why not? Omani for Muscat resident. Fast food pork sandwich with its own locator website, the McRib. just in time for Fat Tuesday, I suppose, as we go into the Lenten season. Then maybe we'll get a Filet-O-Fish as one of the answers. We'll see. Times when Reveille is played for short. No clue. I don't know what that is. So I'm just going to throw the S because it's times, plural. Like, what is 2 letters that'll work with this? I don't know. The only thing 2 letters I could think of is OT for overtimes, and I don't think that makes sense to put here, no matter what this Reveille is. Defeat, I want to put oust. It could be beat. It could be a number of things. I'm just going to throw beat in there. I don't think it's oust because it works worse with the down letters. Take advantage of, use. Lou Gehrig's disease. Is it ALS? ASL? Age, L, language, sex. Toys that spin would be tops. Uh-oh. There's an 81-year-old man missing since this morning. All right, feature of a cockatoo. The fuck is that thing called? Yeah, I don't know what it's called. I want to call it like a frock. Quaff. I don't know. I'm gonna skip it. Qatar's capital. I don't know the answer to this, so I'll skip it. Fall of the House of Usher would be Edgar Allan Poe. This might actually end up, sometimes they'll abbreviate it as EAP for his initials, but I'm going to stick with Poe. It develops in front of your eyes, so a bit of a vague cluing. This could be like instant photograph, Polaroid picture, maybe. Let's go with that. Feel under the weather, ale, common vocabulary for crosswords. Didn't expect to see you there. Oh, hi. Again, quotes can tend to be tough, but this one actually is a pretty consistent answer. So, throwing it in there. And then it's going to be wrong and I'll feel stupid. It takes a breather. Let's go with the rest so we can check the downs here. Magnum work of art, so magnum opus, dessert wine, port, I suppose. I don't really do dessert wine, so I wouldn't know. Gets it, sees, so feeling good about those. Check. Would it be Serb or Slav? It's one or the other, but given the downs, it's going to be Slav. The R wouldn't follow the double L's. Currency in Kobe, yen, Japan. Fountain pen, I believe, is the only thing I could think of. So let's check 40 down. Perfect score in diving, a 10 out of 10. Sure, I don't know diving either, but 10's a nice round number. Equestrians cry, and I don't know, nay, whoa. I want to go with whoa. Whoa. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm spelling it WHOA. Not how the new youngins spell it as whoa. Let's go with whoa. Syllables of hesitation. I'll go with us. The H goes well with whatever 47 down is going to be, with the P starting. OBGYNs, e.g. abbreviations, so it's going to be a plural first of all, and this is going to be some kind of doctor, so it's either going to be MDs. I don't know if MD is a specific type of doctor or if it's going to be just doctors, DRs, so I'm just going to start with MDs. I feel like that's more common to use in crosswords for whatever reason. Yeah, keep it going. Handheld instrument that jingles, so I'm thinking tambourine. Is tambourine with a... Oh, why did I feel like I was one letter short. But yeah, so you get OU. Such a charmer. OU crossing oh hi. Isn't that nice? Spoiled kid, that would be a brat. So without looking at the downs, doctors actually might fit better depending on what 51 down is, because you have this M. This could be a Mr. something, like Mr. Mom. But a D would give you that blend of a DR. That could be like anything that starts with that. So we'll come back to it. Do better than, could be like outdo or something. Do better than, I don't know, but I'm already going to guess this 45 down is VW bugs. I didn't make a comment on this V and W going together, but that's pretty much what I was anticipating it being. So do better than top, one up. Yeah, let's go the one up. I wasn't even trying to think of something with the U. I was just trying to think of something that would work with these earlier letters. So one up sounds good. Make two do's. Make two dos, say. So question mark. So without being a play on words, make to-dos, like making a hassle or making a ruckus or whatever, making noise. So you would then pronounce this as make two do's, but I honestly think this is going to be make two into dos. So I'll throw that translate in there. This was, and then so we have 39 down. Star of many souvenirs, slogans, I Heart, like I Heart New York. And that has me feeling good. Simpson with a blue beehive, so that's Marge Simpson. Extreme self-obsession. I want to put like egotism, but I often see it referred to as egoism. Egomania. There you go. Got it. So 57 down, wrath, ire. Yep, vocabulary there. That you'll see pop up in crosswords often. Blank me, Father, for I have sinned. I would want to put forgive me, Father, for I've sinned, but I am going to guess it's just bless me, Father, for I've sinned, so we can check the downs here. Burial place is a tomb. Fuss, budgety, anal. Nothing more than mere. Yes, we got Beatles as VW bugs. Noting the ambiguous cluing here of Beatles, just could be the actual, is it an insect? I don't know. Crosses one's figures, say, hopes. So, yeah, those are all looking good. This has got me rattled, or a hint to 1, 20, 37, and 54 across. So, what are the clues here? Pom-poms, you shake. Spray paint, shake the can. Polaroid picture, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Shaking tambourine. I'm trying to think of the words to Mamma Mia, but I don't think they actually use the word shake for the tambourine. So anyways, I'm shook. Unagi is eel on a sushi menu. Wunderkind is a phenom. SMS, as opposed to MMS. Humdrum is blah. Again, this is wrong for MDs. It's doctors, so you get Drano. And 9 to 5, for example, a ratio. So 9 to 5 as a clue. The intention here is to mislead you into thinking this means like a 9 to 5 job, or also potentially just a general range, like a just a general range. But 9:5, 9 to 5, or 9 over 5, a ratio. And steak, which we had the S for from the plural of doctors or MDs as I originally had it. The red one is rare. Makes sense. So we can just come back to all the downs, and I'm just going to slice through the ones that we were missing, and then we'll correct the crosses as we get to them. But yeah, it looks like for the most part, a lot of the stuff we don't have to go back over. Tax pros will be CPAs for short, common in crosswords. Agitate would be royal, she, aya. Cable network that shows WWE matches, USA, showing SmackDown now, as Raw is on Netflix. And I think that's all they have these days. They might have NXT as well, actually. Houston baseball player would be an Astro. So, feature of a cockatoo is the crest. It's a crest. I was thinking quaff. What was the other word I was thinking of? I don't remember. Frock. What is a frock? Sorry, I'm gonna look that up right now real quick. What's a frock? Why is that word in my head? It's a woman's dress, so very, very wrong. All right. Getting back to where we were. Are you sad that I'm gone? Miss me? So times when Reveal is played for short. AM. So didn't think about time of day, which is quite literal to the words there. So kind of disappointed I missed that, but I really didn't think in that way. Introduced to the mix, so you add in fastest gait of a horse, so beat I put for defeat is wrong. So gallop, this is probably going to be loss, defeat being a noun as opposed to, I was thinking it's a verb, but let's check the down still. Green and white video game sidekick is Yoshi. So ALS was correct. We'll get lot units is acres, so Qatar's capital is Doha. Only see it when I do crosswords. What would a filing tool be? Like a hasp or rasps? That's going to be plural, by the way. Words said with one's glass rates, a toast. So there you go. Defeat is, as a noun, is loss. Island east of Java. I actually never remember if it's Bali or Mali, so we'll just throw in Bali. Setting for 2012's Argo, I guess, is Iran. I haven't seen that movie, so I don't know. And rub some dirt on it. So we can check the across here. Fervent and then some, like an ardent fan. R. And so filing tools are rasps. There we have it. 16 minutes, 47 seconds. Me again taking my time, talking through things. Maybe it's useful, maybe it's not, given that people really aren't watching the video all the way through. I'm just doing this for myself. And if anyone appreciates it, that's great. And yeah, that's all I got for now. And we're good for the night.